What's up guys, Kudo-kun here. I want to talk really quickly about the streaming schedule next week. So to anybody who doesn't know how the streaming schedule normally works, I normally get 2 days off in a week, and I do video games on one day and card games on another. Or at least that's the plan moving forward. It's what I've done the last, I think, 2 weeks, and it's what I'd like to continue doing. Through a strange series of scheduling events, I'm going to end up with 4 days off next week. So that'll be 2 days for video games and 2 days for card games. Right now, I'm thinking Monday and Thursday will be for the video game I want to play, and Tuesday and Friday will be for the card games. But if this doesn't work for anybody, because I know that the card game streams are much more popular than the video game streams, then just let me know. I could easily do Monday and Thursday as card games, I could do Monday and Tuesday as card games, and Thursday as Friday as video games, and just however you guys want to do it. If there's a certain stream that you want to go to, then just let me know, and I'll see if I can work a schedule that will allow most people to come. To anyone who's curious as to what video game we're going to be playing, I'm thinking I'm going to try and do a playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles. I just got the PC version. I remember playing the PS3 version a while ago, but I never ended up beating it. I got about halfway and then I stopped. So that should be a lot of fun, for me at least. And then of course the 2 card game days are probably just going to be Weiss Schwarz again. I am planning something, but I'll talk about that in just a second. While we're on the subject of schedules, there's one other pretty huge change to the schedules I'm making. Last time I did a Weiss Schwarz stream, we started at 4 o'clock, and I got a lot of messages saying that people couldn't make it because that would be like midnight their time or 2 a.m. their time, and it's pretty crazy how many people across the pond I have watching me. So this time when we do the streams, we're going to be starting much earlier. We're going to be starting at 11 a.m. my time. So just so there's absolutely no confusion, the streams next week will be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We will be starting the streams for the games at 11 o'clock, and we'll be starting the streams for the card games also at 11 o'clock, but I'll be starting half an hour earlier to look over decks and talk to people and stuff before we start the duels. So technically at 10:30, but you can just think of it as 11 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. Now this is a very strange set of days off I've got. This probably won't happen again, but next week it's going to be pretty loaded. So since I'm doing Weiss Schwarz again, once again I'd like you guys to pick the decks. I'm going to go ahead and put a list up of some of the deck ideas I got last time that I didn't use. Maybe you guys can vote on those if you want to see them, or you can bring me some brand new deck ideas, or you can go back through, and if there's a deck that I made for the channel that you really want to see in action, let me know. I'll get it put up on Trade Cards Online, and everything should be good. Also, more importantly, if you would like to play against me in the streams next week, then please, I am begging you guys, join the Kudo Facebook group. As soon as I start my stream on Tuesday, I'm not going to let people in anymore unless they're Patreon supporters. So you've got about 3 days. I know every time I bring this up, I say 3 days. But for this time, for realsies, you have about 3 days to join the group if you haven't already. Once you're there, you can talk to me, talk to other Kudo-kun fans, and just have a hey old time. Just do whatever you want to. It's a pretty chill group. And you can also join the Facebook discussion where we sort of gather everybody who's interested in playing in the streams, and that's pretty much where I pull people from when I'm deciding who to duel next. So if you'd like to play against me on I already forgot, Tuesday and Friday, if you'd like to be one of the people who plays against me on Tuesday and Friday, I encourage you to message me on Facebook or Skype, and we can get it set up and we can play on stream. If you're somebody who's not really interested in Weiss Schwarz but is interested in card games in general and in the streams, I've got some fairly big news for you. So depending on how the video game streams go, I'm trying to get something worked out where I can do sort of like a card game stream that's just sort of card games in general, that's not necessarily just Weiss Schwarz. I want to call this stream Card Games and Chill, so if you see anything in the future, like a project called Card Games and Chill, that's what it is. It's going to be sort of moving away from Weiss Schwarz, and it's going to be a variety of card games. So, you know, you could hop on 1 second, and I could be playing Vanguard with somebody, and then the next second I could be playing Wish Cross, could be playing, I don't know, Magic the Gathering, Buddy Fight, just some other kind of card games, things that aren't necessarily Weiss Schwarz related. The one big problem with that, and the reason I haven't started doing something like that already, is I'm pretty abundant when it comes to Weiss Schwarz players. I've got lots of people to play with, and I know that the streams are very rarely going to be dead if I go in doing Weiss Schwarz. But for other card games, it's a little bit mixed. Like, I don't really want to go into a stream for like Vanguard or something, and then have it turn out that all the Vanguard players are busy, or I just don't have any available. So if you're interested in the card game streams and playing online, and not necessarily just Weiss Schwarz, you should also comment down below telling me what kind of card games you're interested in and what else I could look into. Whew, man, we are going over a lot of stuff today. I've got just one more thing and then we'll wrap this up and I'll get out of your hair. So I've got a bit of a special project planned, and I know not everybody watches my update videos, so if you are awesome enough to be watching, I sort of want to give you a sneak peek as to what's coming up. So I'm looking into doing something like a special program once a month where it's going to be sort of like a charity stream. Not necessarily something big, like I'm not going to join the Prevent Cancer Foundation or something like that, but what I'm thinking is, right, we get together one day out of the month and I try to get as many people into the stream as I can, and pretty much what we do is I'll be playing people very seriously. Like normally my streams are like, I just use really silly decks and stuff, and nobody really takes it that seriously. So what I plan to do for these once a month things is we'll look for somebody to help on probably GoFundMe. We'll look for a pretty decently sized goal, something like $100 to $200 or whatever, and I'll set up some kind of money match pretty much where I'll go and I'll say, okay, if you guys can beat me, I'll donate like $10 to this GoFundMe that we have set up, and if I win, then I'll donate a smaller amount. I'll donate like $5. So, you know, I really want people to bring their A game and try really hard to beat me, so that, you know, the better you beat me, the more money I donate and the more money we raise for whatever it is that we're going for. And it would be really cool, you know, since we're only doing this once a month or whatever, if we sort of got a big community of people to come in and watch these, and maybe even have them try to donate towards it too. Like if we go into something like this and like I lose, let's say 5 matches, end up donating $50 and the goal is like $100. If we have that on top of other people maybe throwing in $1, $2, so on and so forth, like maybe we could really make somebody's dream come true or something. I don't know. It's a pretty small idea right now, and I don't want anybody to create too much fuss over it because I don't have all the details worked out, but it's just a really fun idea I've had in the back of my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys so that maybe we could iron out some kinks and stuff before I actually try to put it into practice, because we all know how some of my ideas go down if I don't actually take the time to iron them out. Whew, okay, so I've been talking for quite a while. I think we're going to start wrapping this up. Pretty much, to summarize, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday, we are going to have a stream. Monday and Thursday are going to be a video game, Valkyria Chronicles in this case, starting at 11 o'clock. Tuesday and Friday is going to be card games, most likely Weiss Schwarz, and they're going to begin technically at 11 o'clock, but I'll be on about half an hour earlier at 10:30 to talk to people and go over decks and stuff. Leave your ideas for decks in the comment section below. Also, tell me if you would like to be one of the people who actually plays on the stream. Definitely need more people to do that. That would be great. People who haven't played me already in the last stream have priority, so if you didn't get a chance to make it or something, now's your time. And I could definitely change this based on what you guys say. Like if people say, well, I really want to go to the card game stream, but I'm busy on Tuesday and Friday, if we could maybe move it to like Monday or something, that'd be great. Then I'll take that into consideration. And I also have another idea for doing more card games, so if you're interested in playing me in something that isn't Weiss Schwarz, if you're into Vanguard, I really only know Bushy Road games, Vanguard, Buddy Fight, Wish Cross, My Little Pony, anything like that, let me know. If we get enough people for that, then we can start those kinds of streams too. And I also have that charity stream idea thing that if you guys would like to help me work on, that would be awesome as well. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to let me know, and I hope to see you all next week. It's gonna be busy.